Welcome to Founders Club, the show for real estate entrepreneurs.
I know you used to terrorize handrails back in the day.
Yeah.
What is it that allows you to push through the fear of like going down a 20-stair handrail?
It's a lot of work, actually. I think that's probably the biggest misconception about skateboarders is that we just are fearless. But like I was terrified to do my first handrail. It was like possibly the scariest thing I had ever done.
Yeah.
It was just you start learning almost like hacks that allow your body to do what your brain doesn't want it to do. Mm-hmm. And in the beginning, like, you know, the process that I used to have to go through was just like sheer exhaustion. It was like, okay, I would roll up to the rail 100 times until I was like so upset that like I couldn't stop my body anymore from going. And then all of a sudden I would just try it. And then like after time, you know, the amount of tries it took me to roll up ended up getting smaller and smaller. But dude, it was just like trying to find ways to trick your brain that it's going to be okay, you know, but it's like something that like the fear never goes away. You just get better at like monitoring it.
Yeah.
You know,
Which I think is like a really important takeaway for business too, because like a lot of times you're scared to make that next move. You're scared to take out that loan. You're scared to take action on something. You're scared to put yourself out there. Like what is it that you would recommend as far as just pushing through that kind of thing?
you know, what happened to me, it's funny. Everything that has helped me succeed now has come from skateboarding. And I think the biggest driving factor was like dealing with fear. Mm-hmm. And after a while, you just kind of learn what holds you back. I know for me, it's like every time I'm about to make a decision that's somewhat impactful, I try to convince myself out of it. It happens without doubt. Like, you know, if I'm starting a new company, I get to like a year in where it's about to be go time, and I always try to convince myself out of doing it. And I think it's like my body's way of trying to like protect myself. Mm-hmm. But once you realize that like your body actually doesn't want what's best for you a lot of times, right? Have you ever heard the kind of analogy that if you're comfortable, you can't grow, but your body always wants you to be comfortable? It's like our
protection mechanism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like once I kind of realized that like if my body is trying to hold me back, it's not my gut trying to keep me from whatever you want to call it, succeeding. It's actually like this weird like subconscious that's just like scared of me getting hurt. But I just realized it was like, dude, I just had to stop listening to myself. You know, I think that's probably the biggest thing from skating. It was like I was going to
say that's an interesting parallel because I'd imagine it's very similar.
Well, yeah, I mean, do you think about it, man? Like if I would have listened to my mind when I was a kid trying my first handrail, I would have never been a pro skateboarder. Yep. But since I went through all this action to like force myself to do it, well, that spawned a 15-year professional skate career, and then everything else I did was an extension of me just pushing myself through what I was scared of doing.
Yeah.
You know, so I've seen the rewards on the other side of what it takes when you're just like, don't listen to yourself trying to say no.
You got to taste the fruit, the forbidden fruit.
That's right.
To listen to this full Founders Club interview, go to foundersclub.tv.